Hello everybody. You know, if you've been on my website, you know from looking at my hair products and whatnot that I have very naturally curly hair. And every once in a while, I like to blow it out straight. My hair does respond pretty well to whatever it is that I'm telling it to do. So I thought I would let you guys watch me blow it out straighter today so that you can see how I do that. And really all I've done besides shampoo it and condition, excuse me, my nose is running today. I used Biolage jelly. I just glazed it over and then worked it in on the roots. And other than that, I used Big Sexy Hair root pump because I like to get a lot of lift on it when I'm doing it somewhat straight. Boy, excuse me, let's see if I can talk about keeping it real, right? Okay, so the only hair dryer actually that I have is the one that you may have seen on my website that I love, love, love for my naturally curly hair because it's a diffuser dryer. And this is the second one that I've had in 5 years. And I loved it so much that I bought another one. Anyway, works beautifully for blowing styles out as well. So I'm going to use my big round brush and just get started. Pretty much what I do first is I actually dry it in the opposite direction that I want it to go at the roots. I'm drying it because with that root spray that I use, the root pump, that actually helps to give it additional lift. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I come back in as it's starting to dry. You know, it's funny, I have had to wet my hair down 2 or 3 times getting ready for this video because once it starts to dry at all, it begins to curl up. So it's funny, I've had to take my spray bottle, and I may have to do that over here on the side in just a minute before I get to it, because once it starts to curl, it has a mind of its own. So anyway, I'm just taking it, and what I'm doing is I'm stretching it. I'm stretching it to get the curl out of it, and I just take it and move it like this, and just keep moving it in different directions, always kind of focusing down here at the roots. And then as it starts to get dry, I actually take it like this, and this is a vented brush, so as you can see, it picks it up and it looks like that. Take a small coffee break in between. How's your Monday going? Here in Indianapolis, Indiana, which is where I am, it is cold and rainy. At least it's not snowing. But although, quite frankly, being from the South, I kind of enjoy when it snows because it's not something I'm used to. But it's not supposed to get out of the 30s today. The wind is blowing, it's raining, just kind of a yucky day. So a good day to stay inside and do some videos. And today also, again, I'm assuming that you follow me and know that I am an artist with mascara beauty. And today was the first time that I tried the cheetah method. And I'm going to do a video on it. It's pretty amazing because I'm sure that you already know from watching my videos and looking at the website and whatnot that mascara, the way that their 3D foundation is set up is it's a highlight and contour system. And it's all made to go on in one layer on your face. You don't put on foundation and then contour and then blush and then highlight so that you know, by the end of it, you've got a sticky mess that you've got 4 layers of makeup on. It all goes on on its in its separate area and then blend it in. Well, the cheetah method, literally, which is kind of funny considering what I have on. I'm big on animal print, in case you guys don't know. You put it on in spots, and I can't wait to do a video on it for you guys because it's really a great way to showcase the fact that this makeup is foolproof. You really can't mess it up. You put these spots all over your face. You put the contouring spots, the blush in spots, your highlight in spots. And then you can use your perfector, which is our sponge, our makeup sponge. That's phenomenal. Much softer and blends better than any other sponge I've ever used. Anyway, take your brush or your perfector sponge and blend it in. And it blends like magic. That's what I did today. I've got one layer. Everything went on in one layer. And I mean, you tell me, I think it looks pretty darn good. I do the same thing here that I did before as far as lifting the roots. That again is the other thing I love about this little dryer is, you know, you don't have the huge hair dryer sticking out at the back and then your diffuser. It's all kind of together in one. I don't know. Call me silly. I like it that way. But anyway, the cheetah method. I realize it's leopard print I have on, not necessarily cheetah, but hey, you know, I am a leopard print gal. But I'm definitely going to do a video on this so that you can see it and learn because it's amazing. And as always, only one of many beautiful things about mascara is it can all be put together in one compact. Our compacts, if you're new, are magnetic and the tins are made of metal, so you can customize so that the colors are exactly what you want. You know how frustrating it is when you like a particular color of, say, eyeshadow, and you fall in love, you've bought a palette that you like, or you think you're going to like, and you end up using 2 colors out of it. And then you run out of those 2 colors, and you've got 12 other colors in the palette that you barely touched, and what are you going to do if you want to replace them? You have to buy the whole darn palette again to get those 2 colors. Well, with mascara, you buy each individual color of highlight, contour, eyeshadow separately. And guess what? If you're used to, well, it shouldn't surprise you to know that I talked so much that I ran out of room on my video. I'm getting a new phone on Thursday that's going to have a lot more video capability so that I can talk to you for longer. But anyway, what I was saying is, if you're used to paying quite a bit for makeup, which I was because I bought the typical flagship cosmetics, so I paid a lot of money. Our highlight, which is our foundation, is $14 a tin. And when I say a tin, it fits into your compact. I did not bring them in here with me, but if you've watched my videos, you've seen them before. And so for each blush, each contour, it's only $14. And eyeshadows are $12 each. So if you only have 2 or 3 that you really use, you only buy those 2 or 3 to make up your compact. And you're not wasting anything. And the nice thing also in the summer months when, excuse me, I'm going to turn my head upside down for a minute. In the summer months when We tend to get a little bit darker if we're out in the sun, even if we don't necessarily need to get a tan. You can add a little bit of color. Woo! Goodness. You know, by shading up a little bit with 110 for $14 as opposed to having to buy another $40 bottle of makeup or whatever, which is what I used to have to do. But anyway, that's one of the beautiful things about it is, you know, my entire face, I used 4 tens on, 4 times 14. And it all fits into one compact that can go in my purse. The brushes, which I haven't done a video really specifically on the brushes, but they're magical and they're better than, and I've bought the ones that are all over YouTube that the beauty experts use, and I'm telling you, these brushes are the stuff. What can I say? They're the awesome sauce. Anyway, here's my hair. I usually will go in with a little bit of texture spray. Not freeze hairspray or anything crazy, but a little bit of texture spray like that. And by the way, if you don't, oh, I didn't bring it in here tonight. Yeah, I did. If you don't have one of these little guys, especially if you have naturally curly hair, I've not done my hair, my naturally curly process on cam yet, but I will. But these things are great. Anyway, there's my blowout hairstyle. And I will come to you either tomorrow or the next day. Obviously, we've got a holiday coming up, but I'll show you my cheetah method because it's kind of life-changing. So if I don't come to you again before the holiday, I hope you guys have a safe and wonderful Happy New Year. And I'll talk to you again soon.